And thanks for inviting us in. It's now 11 o'clock, and we want to begin tonight with the weather impact as kids head back to school. Angela's in the Weather Center, so what can kids expect at the bus stop tomorrow?
I know. I can't believe we're talking about back to school. Some started today. We've got more starting tomorrow, and the bus stop forecast is a pretty good one. Mild temperatures right now already down into the 60s in a lot of locations. We're at 66 degrees in Frankfort. 68 Frankfort, 66 Muncie, 64 Crawfordsville, still hanging on to 73 in Indianapolis, but that school day forecast for a Thursday has early morning temperatures for the bus stop with sunshine in the low 60s, recess temperatures nearing 80, and we're forecasting highs in the mid 80s. So a warmer day on tap for tomorrow. We'll be near 80 degrees at noon, forecasting middle and upper 80s for our Thursday afternoon. Lots of sunshine in the forecast for tomorrow. Pretty low rain chance during the daylight hours of Friday. However, that does change as we look ahead to the weekend. And I've got an early look at the timeline for weekend rain chances in just a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit, Angela. Thanks. We're getting new insight tonight on that violent encounter inside of a Kroger in Speedway. A gun pointed at a 12-year-old. And tonight, 3 women and a teenager are in custody. All of this caught on camera. Dajane Allen says it started after a woman she's got a history with and filed a protection order on saw her in the store. She says that she started to record video and the woman confronted her. Allen dropped her phone, but her niece picked it up and kept recording. So the video appears to show an adult give a weapon to a teenager. Allen says the teen pointed the gun directly at her niece.
To point a gun at a kid, that's just unacceptable.
The way she just had her hand on the trigger and then just upped it to my niece, like the gun could have possibly went off. Anybody could have been shot at that moment.
The 4 people arrested tonight are facing preliminary charges. Police tell us they have off-duty officers working at that Kroger off Crawfordsville Road to prevent these kinds of situations. Officers tell us they have made 91 runs there this year. And we're getting a new look tonight at road repair progress across the city of Indianapolis. Indy DPW just posted some new numbers tonight. We're talking about 230 miles paved. City leaders say that crews have now addressed hundreds of reports to the Mayor's Action Center. In all, this work has taken more than 78,000 tons of asphalt. They tell us that work has happened in all 25 council districts, and it's not done yet. So you can expect to see people wrapping up a few more projects in the coming days. With every passing day, it is costing Hoosiers more money to drive on those roads. Gas prices are on the rise tonight. According to Gas Buddy, the average price here in Indiana is $3.50 a gallon. That's up 30 cents from last month. So today we talked with an IU professor about what's behind this increase. He told us higher prices this week are linked to conflict happening thousands of miles away in the Middle East.
Saudi Arabia is now involved in the conflict. Iraq is involved in the conflict. Jordania, and so on and so on.
Well, when it will end, that's more dictated by when the situations may end. And it's about to get much worse for Hoosiers when the gas tax suspensions end.
So those gas tax suspensions end on August 6th. Any further extension would require state legislators. We have no word tonight on whether they are considering a special session. Well, fans getting their first chance to see Daniel Jones throw the football at Colts training camp. The quarterback getting back in the saddle today after that injury sidelined him last season. Tonight, our Dominic Miranda is breaking down plans to optimize this offense.
Day 1 of Colts training camp is in the books here in the last year of training camp being held here at Grand Park in Westfield. There's a lot to get to, but it was a successful day 1. There's no question about it. First and foremost, let's talk about the quarterback position. Daniel Jones cleared, ready to participate fully in training camp. Great news for Colts fans, for this Colts team, when QB1 is ready to rock post Achilles tear, not even 8 months exactly. He talked after practice on how he's feeling, and Shane Steichen pleased with his QB.
I thought he looked really good. Obviously, his first day back, team periods, the way he was throwing the ball, completed a lot of passes, moved well, did some movement stuff with them, handled all that well. So really pleased with where he was at today.
There's a process in getting back and feeling more comfortable, getting some of the strength, some of the twitch back, and felt good out there today. And I'll continue to make steps kind of throughout camp.
Sticking on offense, Jonathan Taylor wants a new contract ahead of the season. Remember, a couple years back, held in, recovering from an injury that was not as amicable, a lot more positive this time around when it comes to the Colts star running back. Colts GM Chris Ballard saying on Tuesday that he and Jonathan Taylor in the front office are in a really good place. Jonathan Taylor very upbeat and optimistic about his prospects with the Colts getting a deal done ahead of the season.
Yeah, I have faith. I mean, there have been some good conversations, and I have faith between my agent and front office. Like I said, I've already said I would love to be a Colt for life, so I have faith that things are moving in the right direction.
So maybe something,
Maybe if you talk to him.
I don't listen.
You got tenure here, man. Look, hey.
All right, that's enough about the offense. It was the secondary of this Colts team and the defense who really had a nice day here on day one. Charvarius Ward, Sauce Gardner, opposite of each other, playing on the field at the same time. Not something we're accustomed to as Colts fans with the injuries those two have faced, but Cam Bynum and the mixture of Hunter Wohler and Jonathan Owens having a really good day in the secondary for this Colts defense. Shane Steichen pleased with his defense and his team here on day one.
Well, I was really excited. I was really pleased with day one practice. It was really smooth, really no mental errors. It was pretty clean. I thought the guys flew around a lot of plays on both sides of the ball. Having Sauce and Mooney back out there together with the ones, those guys are both making plays on day one, which was awesome to see. Offense made some good plays. JT had some huge runs. Overall, I thought it was really clean.
Positive signs here for the Colts on day one of training camp. We'll be with you all throughout the week, bringing you the latest on our streaming platform and, of course, right here on Channel 13. Here at Colts Training Camp, I'm Dominic Miranda, 13 Sports.
For thousands of students across the state of Indiana, summer is now over. But along with those usual first day jitters, many kids were also adjusting to a new statewide rule: no cell phones during the school day. Our Logan Gay asked one student today how it went saying goodbye to her phone. Logan?
Yeah, Scott, well, she told me it's going to be an adjustment. The law effectively bans cell phone use during any part of the school day: classes, lunch, passing periods. The goal is to have higher academic success, fewer distractions, and more social interactions for students.
Michaela Trevier made it through her first day of sophomore year at Ben Davis High School. She says cell phones weren't exactly welcome in class before the new state law, but they were still a common sight in students' hands.
Some people be on the phone with their booze, or they just texting other people from their friends from that's in other classrooms, or trying to meet up.
Licensed clinical social worker Jenny Volker says the transition may take some time, but it also gives families a chance to talk about healthy phone habits.
The importance of having a conversation around it, not assuming on either side that we know what's going on for the other. So not assuming that our kids are going to be upset or they're going to not be upset, or not assuming that they use their phone in a certain way.
As for day one, Trevier says there was still a bit of a learning curve.
Even with the law change, do you feel like anything changed at all at school?
No.
But for Trevier, the new rule isn't much of an adjustment. She doesn't currently have a cell phone and believes her classmates might discover some unexpected benefits.
It gives more people to be social, like make new friends, because like when everybody's on their phone, you really you really not talking to people.
Her mother, Tammy, understands why some parents worry about not being able to reach their children during the school day. But she hopes those concerns don't distract from why students are at school in the first place.
Hopefully, the school maybe will see better test scores, academic grades going up, because now they have to focus more on their academics.
All right, so Scott, Michaela also told me that she believes this ban could also limit students from having some problematic meetups during the school days. So there could be some benefits. Even she thinks so.
Did the social worker have any other advice for parents?
Yes, she did. So if parents have any kind of anxiety, she suggests that you save your student's phone number, their school phone number, and also make sure to have that kind of interaction, that kind of relationship with the school, so that if you need anything, if you're worried about anything, reach out to them, and also expect them to reach out to you, to the parent, if they have any kind of emergency at the school.
All right, good advice, Logan Gay. Thanks for your coverage tonight.